And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes. Just got done with a pack opening that I'll be completely honest didn't go great. It'll be linked at the end of the video if you're interested in watching that. I hope you are. I opened some of these Hunt for Glory Lunar New Year packs, and the odds are kind of bad. But let's look at the other content we got today. So I want to spotlight these first before I start talking about the moments of the month, right? Doing the daily, we actually get a basketball pack. Now, I don't know if it's specifically the Tiger ball. I don't think it is. I think it is all the balls. And the reason I spotlight them is because if you get all of the balls, which, by the way, there's not 2 Year of the Tiger balls. One of them's Year of the Bull, technically. It's just they called it Year of the Tiger for whatever reason. I don't know why they did that. Once you get all of the badges, you get a Hall of Fame badge pack. Now, that does seem good, but you could sell the balls as well because they are going for a very high premium right now. I mean, the cheapest ball out here is like 25,000 MT. So if you're looking for a quick MT, wouldn't be a terrible idea to get your, daily done, and then whatever ball you get, just throw it up. People are going to, let's be real. People are going to try to spend, somewhere in the likelihood of like 200-300K to get this Hall of Fame badge pack, if the prices hold right now, because I mean, it looks like it's going to be per 4 balls, it's like roughly 100K, you know what I mean? Or per 5 at the absolute minimum, it's going to be about 100,000 MT. So at the absolute minimum, with the prices that are going right now, if somebody wanted to unlock the Hall of Fame badge pack, they would have to spend at the absolute lowest about 240,000 MT to get it. And you know what? People are going to do that because that's like not that much MT in the grand scheme of things compared to like what some people have on their account. Some people just want to be the first person with the badge pack so they can post it on Twitter and get engagement and stuff. So, not a terrible idea to maybe take advantage of that. If you can get a ridiculous price for these, it might even be better than having, the it might be better than just straight up having the like Hall of Fame badge pack in the first place. Like, you can always buy them back for probably less than this price, like I would assume. I'm guessing the prices for these balls will probably drop like a fourth by the time it's all said and done, because there's going to be people who aren't going for the completion guide at all and just selling them. And I guarantee, especially if it's a possibility that we get duplicates, which, knowing 2K, very possible. So anyways, let's go talk about the moments of the month and look through all the challenges, see if we can give some potential hints, etc. So we got the Ruby cards, win a triple threat or triple threat online game. Cool. 150 points over multiple single player games. Cool. I like these. This is good. 10 3-pointers in a single challenge game. Once again, very doable. Get a triple double. That's kind of a pain, but it's doable nonetheless. I would recommend the camouflage challenge for that. As good of a rebounder Dennis Rodman is, you can kind of just paint camp because his tendencies do not make him shoot threes at all. He will refuse to shoot threes, even though he technically can. He won't do it, so you can just kind of paint sit with someone big and you can get 10 rebounds pretty easy doing that challenge. That's how I've done like every rebounding challenge that I've had to over the past 2 weeks. Score 42 points over multiple triple threat online games. Once again, not terrible. I mean, I don't like how it's mode locked, and I've talked about this, but at least it's just general. You just have to score points, like you don't have to do it with someone. But obviously that will change. Get 5 blocks with Onyeka Okongwu over multiple games. I think I said that correctly. Not sure. That's not terrible. I mean, you could just go get blocks and like triple threat offline or like a rookie dom or something. That's fine. 12 assists with Facundo Campazzo over multiple multiplayer games. As much as I don't like that they're locked, mode specific, like multiplayer, this at least gives you an option. Like, you can go do this in whatever online game you care the least about. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Like I said, I wish it was just 12 assists, period. But what are you going to do? Score 25 points and get 6 assists with moments Luke Kennard. I would also like to say that I called Luke Kennard, which is cool. I don't like to pat myself on the back too much, but I feel like that was a nice call. Luke Kennard's sick. I'm totally getting Luke Kennard for obvious reasons. That's pretty easy. 6 steals with Troy Brown Jr. I cannot believe there's 2 Bulls who got moments, and it's strange that it's those 2. 6 steals. I mean, that's going to suck. The steal-based challenges are bad, but just go do it in like triple threat offline or like a triple threat challenge so you can just spam steals and not foul out. 21 points with Trey Lyles in a single triple threat offline game. My recommendation here would be to use like If you have them, throw Jakar Sampson and Dennis Smith Jr. out there with Trey Lyles, so you can just lower the overall as much as possible. So Trey Lyles can just body in the paint or shoot from outside or whatever. 24 points and 5 rebounds with AO in a single game. Yeah, it's going to kind of suck. I recommend doing like a triple threat. Try to make them like, when I say triple threat, I mean one of the triple threat challenges. Obviously not the one today because you're going to be dealing with Yi and Wang, who are massive. So I'd recommend doing the camouflage one again. Hopefully you can get 5 rebounds. I think I was trying to do Otto Porter last night, and Allen Iverson ended up having like 7 rebounds for some reason. So I think it's pretty possible there. So that would be the challenge I would do. 19 rebounds over multiple multiplayer games with Jared Vanderbilt. Once again, I'm not a fan of the locking it between online or offline, but at least it's so far, it's just multiplayer games. That's okay. I'm not going to be like upset about that. It's when you start locking them behind individual game modes. That's when it kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jared Vanderbilt's not very good though. That's not going to be the most fun thing in the world. I'll be honest. Like Jared Vanderbilt's not really that tight. He's like okay, but he can't shoot. So like you're gonna play against a sweat lord who's basically just gonna like lock him up so you can't score. You don't really need to score with him, but it's still detrimental. You know what I mean? 73 pointer. I mean, you can hit it. He jump shot one's not that bad. It's like the Grant Hill release. It's greenable. I mean, he has no shooting badge. They didn't even give my man a set shooter. Damn. They really did him dirty. That's messed up. You couldn't even give him set shooter? That's crazy. That's nuts. Here we go. Terrence Davis, 35 points and 6 rebounds. Once again, camouflage challenge. You're going to have to be running that challenge a lot, to be honest, to really get these done quickly, which is pretty boring, but it is the most effective way. 32 points and 3 blocks. Once again, camouflage challenge because Dennis Rodman will not shoot from outside. He will try to attack the rim every single time he gets the ball in his hands. So he really doesn't shoot mid-ranges either, honestly. Like, I don't know what they did to his like tendencies, but he will drive every single time he gets the ball realistically. So this shouldn't be that hard. Mo Bamba is good. So 8 3-pointers with Malik Monk over multiple multiplayer games. Pretty easy. Once again, like I said, like it's at least over multiple multiplayer games. Score 41 points at Evan Fournier over multiple clutch time games. All right, there it is. I knew it was coming. I knew at some point they were going to completely mode lock it. I just wasn't sure when they were going to do it. Now, that being said, Evan Fournier is pretty solid. He is a 3-and-D sniper. He's not the worst 2-guard you could be running. Damn, they didn't even give him clamps. Oh, that sucks. You couldn't even give him a man like Silver clamps. You had to give him no clamps. 2K. Really? Really? He's not even a 3-and-D cone. He's just a 3 cone. Oh, man, come on. Disrespect towards my man, Evan Fournier. He's got a good release. He's got jump shot 4. It's pretty good. Yeah, he's going to be a defensive liability, which kind of sucks, but he should be able to get those points relatively quick. I mean, can he at least move and create separation? No, he has base dribble style. I mean, okay, this is going to not be a fun time, but it's doable. You're just going to have to accept some losses in clutch time. Scored 33 points with Gary Trent Jr. over multiple triple threat online games. I mean, it's not terrible. Like, he's okay. He doesn't have Chef or Limitless Spot Up, which kind of sucks, or Blinders, or Set Shooter for some reason. I don't know. Felt like they gave that card to everybody. I guess I was wrong about that. Ignore what I said during my pack opening, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, whatever. He's at least a pretty good defensive card. It should be all right. He's kind of slow. He's not the best ball handler, but it should be fine. Like, he's got goal quick first step, like decent size. What's his jump shot looking like? Base 18. The Manu release. Yeah, it's not that bad. I don't think it's terrible. This one shouldn't be that hard. Just kind of annoying. That's it. 38 points and 12 rebounds with Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges actually looks pretty good, to be honest. Like, that jump shot 86 that he has with Calvin Nat is the other one who has that. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, he can attack the rim. He plays competent defense. He can shoot. He at least has like catch and shoot and half corner specialist. So that's basically all you need for Miles Bridges. That shouldn't be that tough either. I mean, 6'6" is kind of rough, but once again, camouflage challenge. Or you could just do Ricky Dom and just keep him in there the entire time. Make sure to get like a terribly rebounding center, and you should be all right. But it's still going to be kind of annoying. 22 rebounds with Yusuf Nurkic. I always say his name wrong. – over multiple multiplayer games. I'll be honest, this one sucks. Like he's 6'11", 7'2", so he's gonna get rebounds for sure, but he's got 51 speed, which is not good. 25 speed with ball, so thankfully we don't have to score with him, just get boards. He can shoot from like outside though. Set shot eight's not terrible. It's the same releases like Sabonis, DeMarcus Cousins, Yao Ming. Like it's not that bad. It's okay. And he can kind of shoot the mid range. He's got a 74 3. It's doable. He's got catch and shoot, hot zone, set shooter. You don't really need to score with him though, and he's got pretty good defensive badges. So once again, he's not a complete liability, but that is going to be kind of a pain. You just need to accept some losses are coming, and just kind of move forward. 30 points with Karis LeVert over multiple clutch time games. Yeah, these are all mode locked, unfortunately. That being said, Karis LeVert looks pretty fun. Like he does. Yeah, he's okay. Like he's got jump shot 70, which is kind of slow for sure, but it's not terrible. Oh, they put it on quick at least, like thankfully. He's got decent badges. Like he's at least got like catch and shoot and corner specialist and like off difficult shots and stuff. No clamps. So once again, you have a defensive liability out there in clutch time games. Not ideal, but it is what it is. He, for some reason, doesn't play point guard. Well, I mean, at this point in the year, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? The unrealistic positions aren't here yet. Karis LeVert typically never played point guard. So OJ Mayo didn't either, but that didn't stop them from giving him a point guard card. So actually, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, once again, just accept some L's, and it's fine. 34 points with Chris Middleton over multiple unlimited games. God, I don't want to play unlimited, dude. I really don't. Chris Middleton looks okay. He's a 3-and-D cone. We know what to expect from Chris Middleton. He's got Chris Middleton base on quick, which might be okay with Kobe upper. I don't know. He's a 3-and-D cone. It'll be okay. That being said, am I excited to play unlimited? No. Absolutely not. Like 0% for sure. 12 blocks with Jaren Jackson over multiple games. Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to be over multiple multiplayer games. Okay, Jaren Jackson blocks a lot of shots, so that shouldn't be that hard. Score 121 points with moments Fred VanVleet over multiple multiplayer games. Bro. All right, dude. I want to put something out here real quick. I know I've been doing this a lot recently, but like sometimes you got to disagree with people even though you like them, right? I saw a lot of people say, oh, this is only a 5-hour grind if you do it right. Okay, no. All right. For us content creators that have nothing but time to play this game and play this game every single day, even guys like me who aren't really that good at the game, but we still play it a lot. Yeah, you could say this is a 5 to 6 hour grind, but for the average person to go out there and play enough multiplayer games that they have to score 121 points with Fred VanVleet, this is going to take a while. Like that in and of itself could take multiple hours right there. That could. I mean, because if you're doing it on clutch time, I mean, the average clutch time game, like the end scores are usually somewhere in the 20s, right? For an average clutch time game. And that's if you're cracking fours and stuff. I've seen clutch time games end, at like 15, 16 points. You know what I mean? TTO is obviously 21. So you're going to play a lot of those two games. And if you go play unlimited, I mean, each unlimited game, that if you're not getting someone that isn't like pause flashing you, letting the timer run out, calling multiple timeouts and just stalling for no reason, they average about 30 minutes per game. So like this challenge right here is going to be the bad one, right? Up until this point, it was feasible that you could do this in 5 hours, if you were really putting your mind to it and you were really grinding. But I would say with this VanVleet one, this one right here makes it so it's closer to probably 10 or 15 hours, like for the average player. You know what I mean? It does, because that is a lot of games you have to play with this VanVleet. I don't think it's the worst challenge in the world, but it should have been over multiple games, just regular games. Because you could have done Rookie Dom and blasted it out in like 2. You know what I mean? That sucks. 42 points with Sabonis over multiple triple threat online games. Now, that being said, Fred VanVleet looks fun. Like, his Amethyst card was really good. This card's pretty good. They didn't give him Chef, so that's going to make things infinitely harder. I'll be honest, it will. But it's okay. Sabonis over multiple triple threat online games. He's not bad. I mean, you know what you're getting with Sabonis. He's, like, pretty okay. Kind of a defensive liability. He can shoot a little bit. His release is kind of, jump shot 10. It's the Penny Hardaway release. It's all right. Is it at least on quick? No, it's on normal. It's okay, but this one right here will take you, a triple threat online game typically takes like 10-15 minutes typically. That's just on average. Sometimes you bang it out in like 5 or 6, but most of the time it's like 10 to 15 minutes, I would say. Right. And that's if it's like a back and forth kind of game. So I mean, this right here is at least like 45 minutes to get done, I would say, right? Maybe. And that's if you're scoring 21 points every single game with Sabonis. And I feel like a lot of people can't do that. Like I am not confident I would be able to do that. I don't think I would. I would say like a 5% chance I could do that back-to-back games, maybe. Just saying. 18 assists, 27 points in a single game. Tight. You could do that in anything. So just looking at these challenges, I would say saying you could do this in 5 hours is incorrect. Very, very incorrect. Are content creators going to be able to do this in 5 hours? Yeah, certainly. By like 6 p.m., at least like 10 people will have Devin Booker for sure. Are you going to be able to do it in 5 hours? And I mean this in the nicest way possible. No, probably not. Like, let's be real. Like, I'm not going to be able to do it in 5 hours. If I put my mind to it and I tried to do this in 5 hours, I wouldn't be able to. That's just facts. Like, I wouldn't be able to do it. I will not have it done by 6 p.m. tonight. I know that. And that has nothing to do with me not going hard enough or me doing videos or whatever. It's just simply the 120 points with Fred VanVleet over multiple multiplayer games is going to take me close to 5 hours on its own, probably. Yeah, probably not. It's probably going to take me like 2.5 hours to do, realistically, if I'm trying really hard. And if I'm not, it's going to take me like 5 if I'm just like, whatever, I don't care anymore. So what I would say, take your time. Just enjoy yourself. Do it while you're doing other things. It's not a big deal if you get Devin Booker this weekend as opposed to today. It really doesn't matter. Like, Devin Booker looks like a fun card, but there's no reason like putting massive amounts of stress on yourself just to get this card in like 8 hours when somebody's going to have it in 5. You know what I mean? So I would just have a good time with it. It kind of sucks. Like, the grind's kind of intense, but just hang out, have fun. And, I might stream later and start doing some challenges. You guys can really see how long it's going to take me to get the Fred VanVleet. I might just stream the entire Fred VanVleet one. Like, I might try to get the Fred VanVleet card and just try to stream the entire process of scoring 121 points over multiple multiplayer games with Fred VanVleet. Just kind of see exactly how long it takes. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in that. I'm thinking about it. So, like I said, just chill out, do it at your own pace, and I'll see you guys later. It's been your boy Cheap Ludes. Peace out.